Hello YouTube! It's your boy, an Act of God. What's good? Today I'm bringing you a quick battle of Total War Warhammer 2. And this is one of my favorite games. This is gonna be my first video of my channel. Uh, Pause that real quick. First video of my channel, first time making content. This has always been something that I wanted to do, to create content, make videos, just gaming and having good times. So today I'm bringing one of my favorite factions, the Beastmen, or the Bestmen I like to call it. Quick rundown: I got the Eye of Morsley, Cygor, got Morgurth, Shadow Gave, a Shadow, Brave Shaman of Shadows, and a Corporal. I got four Synagors with throwing axes over here, out on each flank with Spearmen supporting. And for Bretone, I got some dogs in the back too. Bretone, he looks like he's got four Knights Errant on the flanks, a bunch of peasants with spears, and foot squires, two paladins in the air, and two Grail Relics. You really don't see that often with the Fae. And alright, let's get this showdown going. So coming in, the Cygor throwing downtown. His foot squires are doing good damage, and Senegor is coming in with the throwing axes. This is what I really want. I wanted to pull his Knights Errant and his cavalry out, uh, and to bait him into my spears, and to muck him up, throw him with the AP throwing axes, and I already started to do some great damage. And he sends his paladins over here, I guess, to do a little scouting. But just the absolute damage to do when they try to pull away, they're already over less than half health, and already 10 models gone. Same on this side. I did have some gore hurts of shields out over here with the shenanigans, because I thought maybe he's gonna have some archers maybe, and so I thought I could pressure him, but he didn't bring any. So again, just throwing the axes into him. They're a good roadblock, and the spears coming in as he pulls up his right flank over here, and he's gonna start coming in over here, try to get the Eye of Mercy to stop throwing rocks at everybody. But he does try to come in. He tries to come, and looks like he tries to snipe the Shadowcaster. But the Gorbul's right there. Shows Morgar. He's gonna provide poison. I got my Blackhorns Ravagers right here. One of the best units of Beastmen for infantry wise. And oh man, Gorbel just put a beating down on that paladin. He's all mucked up in there, and the Owen's not doing nothing against Morgar. He can tank that all day. And this is just what I really wanted, because look, I'm already kiting him to death over here, the defenders and the Knights Errant. He didn't bring any like Grail Guardians or Grail Knights. Even if he did, they would have been shot down. He didn't bring any peasant cav or just archers. Just went with mass infantry. This is what I really wanted. I wanted to blob up like this, and have the Eye of Morsley and Morgar and Gorbel and everybody just tank the damage here while I chip away at his cav on the flanks. I even got the dogs in there to provide poison and slow him down even more. This unit's basically gone, and chase him. This unit's at half health. Uh, let's circle some cinematics right here. Uh, the eye. The eye pounded down with his rock. It was horrible. Goodness. No, oh look, I got a spell coming up. Nice pendulum right in that blob. Breaks the spearman and foot squires right there. As the Morsi stomping away. Oh, Miss Micro back here. He's trying to clean up my spears that are over here, but this unit's already gone. So these two units, Knights Errant gone, and this one's at half. Tries to come in, Paladin. He kept trying to snipe out my leadership of my characters, which was a real big mistake, because I just allowed my Synagor's throwing axes to run full ray. He couldn't do nothing against him, and he didn't send any spears or anything to try to block him up. He really should have been way more aggressive. Is this paladin just getting schwacked by Corporal again? He should have been more aggressive with his paladins against my Synagor's throwing axes. He could have potentially even taken out at least unit or two already had he done so, and wouldn't have been so devastating to his cav on his flanks had he been attacking them instead. As they get the chaos spawn proc on his unit next to Morgr, and these peasants aren't long for this world, getting eaten up. Chaos spawn have his snack before they get sent back to the warp, and that Morsi taking significant damage, but it's already too late, as these units are really only holding up because of the Grail Reliques, but can't hold forever as their just HP gets tanked by the Chaos Spawn in the eye. And see, this is what he should have been doing the whole game. He should have just been after them with the paladins, and if he had spears helping him out too, to go after him. I mean, them would have been slow, maybe the cab in the back too. But had he been able to slow them up, slow my Synagors, it would have been not so devastating. And Buffet's already getting chewed on by the dogs. I have more sleep, 106 kills. Let's see, where's the Bray Shaman? There's Bray Shaman. Bray Shaman already has 113, and look at this buzz. This is nasty. Oh, this full healthy unit of foot scars and spears gets smacked by the pit of shades, and they just get absolutely devastated. At least 30 something kills right there as I charge in just to break the leadership, and they're done. They had it with that. They could not withstand the devastation of the shades right there, and my opponent definitely played into all my strengths. He just kept chasing with his cav against my Synagors, and they just shot him to pieces while his blob was torn apart by my magic and chaos spawn and the Eye of More Sleep. But game to him, it's all I gotta learn, and it's for next time. Thank you, C-Man. 138 kills the Eye of More Sleep though, and the Brave Shaman doing great work, and the Eric Retrievers just still up. They tanked and still got plenty of kills on the peasants. And I got one more for y'all. One more Beastman, or the best men, as I like to call him, against Mr. Cranky Skaven. As we lit up here. Yep, but very excited to make these videos. Very excited to make content, and hopefully get better in the future. But coming in, gone with ambush shenanigans. Good old bestman ambush. This map, I forget the name, but it can be very artillery focused, just because it's just the straight lanes. But I kind of knew this, and I know Skaven very much like to is a very missile heavy faction. So coming in, I wanted to isolate and attack this flank very quickly. So I'm coming in with 4 Ungor Raiders to pepper his troops, and to come in with my Gore Herds with shields right here, one being the Blackhorn Ravagers, and also have a unit of bestmen here with their armor and 2-handed axes for glorious melee combat for chaos, with Morgr here again, and it's just a very good staple. The best lore for the Beastmen by far, in my opinion. But I think everybody's opinion at this point. That Chaos Spawn, and with the Brave Shaman Shadows on a chariot, always very effective against the Skaven. As he coming in with his he has the Teeth Breakers, some Giselles, and Missile Shoots, a couple Rat Ogres, Doom Flares, and Spears, and he's got these at least like 3 units of Storm Vermin Halberds. So I gotta come in hard and fast. I wanted to, since these are just slaves, I definitely wanted to pepper them down real fast, And I got these Senegors in the woods here too. So I was coming out. I knew I wanted to engage on these, hold up these storm vermin, and then come in on the slaves with the Ravagers, because the Ravagers would destroy the slaves easy. And a nice bow here does at least quarter damage on both these units. So a nice opening play by me for the Shaman, and these Ravagers can clean up these slaves very quickly. And this unit is getting peppered down by the Poison Globadiers and his slings, but I wasn't too worried about this flank, because since I was already putting so much pressure on here, I knew that I was going to be able to get on his units back here. And he's reacting very slow back here to what I'm doing. He tries to make a good play to have the Teeth Breakers come on the flank over here to maybe have some shots, but it's already proven a little too late. His units are already routing. I'm already displacing these other ones to come on. He has to come support the Stratogors over here to open up me to come in for my Senegors. And my Chaos Spawn back here gets to charge in, pass, and roll right past into the Teeth Breakers. They couldn't get a shot off. Here comes Morgar, and here comes the Bestman. Yes, the Bestman. Right into the flank of these halberds. And they're gonna cut them to pieces. Cut them to pieces. Oof, it's gonna be dead rats. Nice spot right there on my Gorherd. See, he had the tools. He had tools to fend me off. He didn't use. He had a Doom Flare here. He really could have used his Doom Flare more effectively on my front line. Had these Stormver would have held, and the Doom Flare could have came in and been devastating on my Gorherds with shields. But I was able to come in with my Senegors to jump on these Rat Ogres that were trying to come support. I'm in the back line with the Ravagers, destroying all his slaves. He can't stop me, and I brought out my house to come feasting on his range tools. And the pit fight's going in my favor. Chaos Spawn right here again. This unit still got 3 models. Got 62 kills. A nice another Pendulum right here on some Pan Rat Spears, and they're just not holding up. Ungo Raiders, they did their job. They opened up the flank. Now they're just letting the big boys take care of things. As Senegor's over here, get a hold of the Doom Flare. It's too late. Too late for that. His range tools are already gone, and you can see the balance of power. It's well in my favor, and it's gonna be even as this Chaos Spawn dissipate. And you met the Warlock Master was a good pick. You know, he has that anti-infantry, and his spells were devastating on my Gorherds for sure. So it just came down to he didn't respond very fast to what I was doing, especially with this flank over here on the right flank. I'm not sure if he thought I was gonna have more coming this way as well. And he didn't use his Doom Flare to really punish my front line more, and he could have, and with the Rat Ogres as well too. But hard matchup for the Skaven to be defensive like that against the Bestmen, because Beastmen are really good at just swarming missile heavy factions, and that's where they really shine. I was able to isolate this flank and then this flank, as we just kind of clean up right here everything else. But usually I find with the Skaven, the best way against the Beastmen would be to have to maybe have a help hit with the Doom Flare with these Storm with halberds would have been very frustrating for me. And would have been very punishing too, especially the halberds. These things weren't a bad choice either. Had he hadn't the line of sight issues with the Rattling Gun team here, it could have been more devastating. But mostly just mopping up here, finishing off what he has left. Shooting with shadows, 180 kills, and his best score here. Still got 69 models left. It's definitely blessed by Slaanesh this day with the best men, Slaanesh Igors. But that's it for this cast for this first video. like I said, very happy to bring this content and create some content. It's not gonna always be Total War. I definitely have some other games planned to put on the channel. But I'm gonna be making these videos periodically, and I hope that y'all enjoy the content and y'all have a splendid day.